And from Lincoln High School, we welcome you to Pierre Governor Volleyball as they take on the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. John Wickler here on this Friday evening, and it is a Friday night volleyball action for the Pierre Governors, looking for three in a row and to continue the losing streak for the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots as they have dropped their last 6 games and now 4-11 on the season. The Governors at 5-7, looking to inch back closer to that 500 record. They got a chance here this weekend as they'll take on Sioux Falls Lincoln today, then Sioux Falls Roosevelt tomorrow afternoon. That game was scheduled at 7 o'clock. That has been now moved up to 2:30 due to the winter storm warning that takes effect tomorrow morning, goes through Sunday morning. Decided to move that game up. Excuse me. Decided to move the game up till 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. So we'll be on the air right around 2:15 for that one as the Governors take on the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Here tonight, the Governors, again, looking to take advantage of a team that is on a losing streak. Just like a lot of teams were trying to stay up on the Governors when they were going through their 7-game losing streak. Here now the Governors have a chance to do the exact same thing because it wasn't fun for the Governors to continue to have to play that tough competition when they're just looking for one single win to kind of get them back on track. Lincoln's at this point thinking the same thing, but this Governor team has to stick it to them here tonight and get another big win because this is again, big seed point matchup because the Governors, as they sit in 8th place right now, Lincoln's towards the middle of the pack of the bottom 8. This is one for Lincoln to try and jump up quite a few points, but for the Governors, they get a win. And then with a Roosevelt win tomorrow afternoon, they can put themselves into that number 7 spot, potentially moving up a little farther. And, hey, when you get to that 6-5 seed, you're putting yourself in a real prime position to be in that state tournament, hosting a Sodak 16 against a very winnable game and a chance to go to the state tournament in Brookings, which is just a little less than right around a month away now as we sit here on October 23rd. So a month from now, we'll be in the middle of our state tournament with volleyball and AA, and we'll have Governor games if they make that state tournament, which right now the Governors are sitting with a home game. They'd be playing Harrisburg as a 9 seed, but they can continue to move up here this evening and into this weekend with a couple of big wins. We'll step aside here for a couple minutes. We'll come back and we will sit down and talk with Coach Casey Keenels of the Pierre Governor volleyball team. First service scheduled for 7 o'clock, but it looks like we might go a little bit earlier than 7 as the Pierre Governors take on Sioux Falls Lincoln. You're listening to Pierre Governor volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Welcome back to the KCCR, and today's KCCR.com. Joining me is Coach Casey Keenels of the Pierre Governor Volleyball team. Coach, busy weekend here for you guys. You're here in Lincoln tonight, and then you're back home against another Sioux Falls team in Roosevelt as that game got moved up. This Lincoln team, they're struggling right now. They've lost 6 or 7 in a row. How important is a good start here against this team that's kind of reeling right now?
It's going to be good for us to get out on top. We got to start, we get to serve first. We got to be serve aggressive. They have a good libero, so we got to make sure that we know where she's at all times. And watching these lower level games, I think they cover a lot of court. So our hitters are going to have to be aggressive. Going to have to put the ball away.
Have you seen that from them on film? That the varsity does like to move a lot around the court.
We have, I think they played really pretty well against Sioux Falls, Washington. We watched film on that. Then when they played against Brookings, it seemed like a whole different team. So we can relate to that because it seems like for us too, it's kind of just on a nightly basis. What girls are going to show up, and we're just hoping we've had a good week of practice that the girls, will go out with that, having 2 wins, a little bit of confidence coming on the court today. We can go out and be strong and be aggressive and get a win tonight.
Yeah, and you guys kind of just went through that with a lot of really good teams that you guys played and had that losing streak, and mentally that is kind of taxing on a team. So you kind of you know exactly how the whole team knows exactly how they feel right now too.
We do, and I think that's where we're hoping that we're on the back end of this, and that we can take those 2 wins that we had this week and move it with some confidence going into our next matches of I think winnable games for us if we can play well.
Yeah, and you guys are starting a really tough stretch here from tonight until next week Saturday. You're playing 6 games, I believe it is. So 6 games in 8 days or so. That's a lot of volleyball to be played. And again, this is kind of the time of the year though that you want to continue to play and not have to practice so much because you're at the time where you just get back on the court.
Yeah, I think the girls are excited to just get to play. I think practice, like I said, practice has been good. They've been focused and I thought have been practicing well. So as long as we can carry that over onto the court when we play in our matches today, I think that we'll see some good things.
What's going to be the number one thing here for you guys to get a win tonight?
Offense. We have to be able to attack at the net and aggressively at the net. I think that and passing, keeping the errors on our side, keeping unforced errors. We got to keep those down, and I think that's what's going to be key is that we stay aggressive and play volleyball.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Back here at Lincoln High School as we get set for first serve between the Governors and the Patriots. As here on this Friday night, the Governors, one of the final few times that they'll be traveling here this year. They'll be in Aberdeen on October 29th and in Huron November 5th. And that might be the last 2 times that they travel before the state tournament if they get a chance to have a home game. to play against in the Sodak 6 team. We will step aside and we will come back and we will have first serve for you. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Lincoln, we are set for first serve. National anthem has been played. The Governors will go from the top to the bottom of your radio dial, as well as from the top to the bottom of your screen if you're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports. As the Governors, they will go with Reagan Wiebe, Maya Keenels, and Kenzie Garland up front. Avery Kaiser, along with McKenna Schleckway and Austin Wiebe in the back row. McCready Muchokanaus as the libero for the Lincoln Patriots. They will have Anna Ingalls, the 5'10 junior, Brent Kirsch, the 5'9 junior, Sarah Krogan, the 5'10 senior, number 8, Emily Ekstrom, the 5'6 senior. Kirsch is the libero. Chloe Brown, the 5'6 senior, Sydney Wetfield, the 5'10 senior, and Bailey Plowd, the 6'2 junior. Or excuse me, Bailey Plord, the 6'2 junior. So the size advantage, again, that 6'2 junior would be for the Pierre Governors. Or excuse me, for the Lincoln Patriots. Austin Wiebe will serve first, and we're underway here this evening from Lincoln High School. Received on the back line, set toward the near sideline, tips and played by Kaiser. Now a chance for Reagan Wiebe. That goes off the net and goes down for a point for the Patriots as they open up the scoring here this evening on their pink out nights. And a 1-0 lead for Lincoln here to open up play. From the far side, it is Chloe Brown to serve. Muchokanaus to receive. Keenels the set for Garland. That got tipped. And a good dig from the back line for the Patriots. Across to the back line. Muchokanaus is there, an easy play. Keenels will set now for Reagan Wiebe. That one goes off the side of Wiebe's hand, but it goes down for a point and a kill for Reagan Wiebe, and it's going to be 1-1. It was Bailey Plord that had the first kill for the Patriots. As Wiebe will serve. Near the bench, played from Wheatfield. Over on the third hit. Keenels now will set with a jump for Kaiser, and he goes down, but a point is going to be for the Patriots as it's a double hit violation called on Maya Keenels. That's 2-1. Kate Tullinger will join in. The action, Lene Nesham will be in the game as well for Lincoln. Tullinger will serve for the Patriots. Austin Wiebe to receive at the net. Tipped over, tipped back across by Keenels. Set from Reagan Wiebe, down from Avery Kaiser. That's going to be a big kill for Avery Kaiser. Her first of the game. That was a hard hit from the sophomore, and it's 2-2. A great job there for The Governor outside hitter and Kaiser. Metro Canals will serve. 2-2 is their score here in set number 1. You're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station as we roll to the 7 o'clock hour. Across, received by the Patriots. Set from Brown. Down and a good dig there from Metro Canals. Got it right back over the net. Gonna be set, tipped over the nets and in the middle of all 6 players from Chloe Brown to pick up the point, and it's 3-2 here for the Patriots. Sioux Falls Lincoln, Douglas Patriots, but Sioux Falls Lincoln, they have lost 6 in a row coming into tonight. So this is a really feel like a must-win game as the serve from Kirsch will go into the net, and it is now 3-3. Reese Terwilliger will check in by Keenels. The senior will serve. Over received. That one will go right back over. Dumped back down by Kaiser. It'll be played at the net. Got tipped and played again by the Patriots. That one tipped, and Metro Canals will get a good dig. Now a chance for Terwilliger. Not necessarily what Terwilliger was probably hoping to do with it. It was a little bit of a soft hit, but it works. It's effective, and it's 4-3. Somewhat of a changeup from Terwilliger, but she'll get the kill. Keenels will serve. Kirsch comes sliding in to make that play. That one goes right in between for a kill attempt, as that was, I believe, Nestrom that got the kill. That one right in between Schleckaway and Terwilliger, and it's 4-4 on the serve. Kaiser to play. Terwilliger got blocked in the net, but it goes off of the Patriots, and it'll be out of play, and it's 5-4 here for the Pierre Governors. Avery Kaiser, she will serve, the sophomore. Kaiser off the net. Good play there from Brown. At the net, tip right back across. Kirsch. Now the second hit, and then Lincoln continue to struggle with the communication. That one was off of the hand of one of the Lincoln players as she started to back away from it in the last second. So it's now 6-4 for Pierre. Kaiser, middle of the floor to receive by the Patriots. From the back line or from the sideline, it was Chloe Brown to get it across. Now here's a chance. Wiebe tips it over. Sliding play from the Patriots. Near side again, and that one got blocked by the Governors, but it goes out. And it's another kill for Nesham. That's her second, and it's 6-5 now in favor of the Governors. Ekstrom comes back in. Ekstrom will serve for Lincoln. 6-5 here in set 1. Kaiser misplayed the reception of the serve, and it's an ace for Ekstrom, and it's now 6-6. Governors are looking to go 6-7 here with a big win. Douglas trying to end that 6-game losing streak, move to 5-11. That one too far from Ekstrom, so it's a point for the Governors. 7-6 on the service error from the Lincoln Patriots. Kenzie Grunland will check in. Asicumbo will be in to serve. The junior, the back line, up towards the net, over across. Keenels is there to play. Terwilliger now will set for Reagan Wiebe. A good kill attempt and a good dig there from Kirsch, the libero. From the near side, there's a dig from Kaiser, but he got back over the nets and then thrown back down by Sarah Krogan, the 5'10 senior, and she gets her first kill, and it's 7-7. Here's Krogan now back to serve after the points. Krogan across, Como to receive. Keenels keeps it alive. Kaiser from the back line, got across, and Kaiser from the back line will get the kill, and it's 8-7. The sophomore, so far here, the first 15 points has looked pretty good. As also Wiebe comes back in for a serve for the Governors. Wiebe goes across the back line, received by the Patriots, tipped at the net and bumped over after it was missed by that first initial attempt. Ground with a chance to kill. That goes too far from the senior, and it's out, and it's 8-8. All squared here in set number 1. Chloe Brown now to serve. Brown, Cumbo to receive on the serve. Kaiser up. Also, Wiebe, all three in the back line got it across. High in the air, so now Brown will set. Over. Keenels will play first. Cumbo, and now Keenels on the third hit over into the corner. And Keenels will get the points, and it's 9-8 A harmless bump across to the third hit to the corner, and the Patriots were not necessarily out of position. Just a perfect placement there for Mike Keenels. Weeby on the serve. Received it from Whitfield. Too hard on the hits. Kill attempts from Plord, and it's now 10-8. Governors lead by 2. This has been near the most separation that either team has had in this first set. On the serve again. It'll be play for the Patriots in the back line. Be set, and then through the wall again between Keenels and Growlin. And Wheatfield will get the kill, and it's now 10-9. And Ingalls is in, as well as Lena Nesham. So Ingalls to serve for the Patriots. That one stays in, an ace. It's Kate Tollinger, and she gets the ace, so it's 10-10. And we have, again, no separation here this first set to the first 20 points. Scored at 10. Austin Wiebe receives the next serve. Chance for Kaiser, down again, and Avery Kaiser makes it 11-10. And the sophomore with her third kill, and all three have been vicious kills from Avery Kaiser. And it's 11-10 for the Governors. Morkia Mucho-Canals will serve. To the corner, played from Tollinger. Brown set to the corner from the Patriots. Keenels now will set, and a good tip from Schleckaway, but just a little bit too far as it goes out, and it's 11-11. Nearly got that one to fall into Schleckaway. As Kirsch, the 5'9 junior, will serve. She is a libero for the Patriots here tonight. Kaiser nearly misplayed, Wiebe nearly misplayed the serve, and then a net violation is going to be called on the Governors. So it's now a 12-11 lead for the Patriots. We've got that 1-point lead. Kirsch again will serve. Mucho-Canals to receive. Keenels now will set. Wiebe for the back line. Kirsch right there to play. Brown the sets for the far side. Over Austin Wiebe is there. Keenels got across. Kirsch diving play to keep it moving. On the third hit, got it over. Avery Kaiser, the bump set for Keenels, but she took it right up. It'll go out for the Patriots, and it's 12-12. And a good play there from the Governors and from Mike Keenels to recognize the Patriots weren't in that right spot yet. As Mike Keenels now will go back to serve in a 12-12 game here in set one. Keenels in the back line to be played. Brown will set, middle of the floor. Good job there from Schleckaway to block up Krogan's kill attempt, and the Governors are able to get it across. Now a chance for Krogan again. That goes off the net. Morkia Mucho-Canals with a good dig, and the Governors at Keenels will barely get called for a net violation, and it's now 13-12, but that was a heck of a play from the Governors to keep that one alive as much as they did. And a really good dig from Mucho-Canals. Another serve from the Patriots. It's 13-13. Reagan Wiebe got dug out from the far side. Mucho-Canals is right there. Keenels now will set. A chance for Kaiser again. That one got blocked up, but the Governors will still play. Keenels now for Terwilliger. That one got blocked again, but Keenels is there for the second time. And the Governors, as Reagan Wiebe got up to the nets, and the Patriots are the ones that knock it down. Terwilliger jumped up, ready to make that play to just tap it across, and it was coming back down as soon as she got up in the air. And it's now 14-12. Okay, they had the score wrong, so the Patriots have a 2-point lead. Reagan Wiebe for the back line. Kirsch is able to dig it out up high. That one will go too far on a kill attempt from Nesham. And it's now 14-13. The Governors trail by one here in set number one. Been a good first set here between these two teams. Kaiser on the serve. Comes right back across. Kaiser is able to play it. Keenel's now set for Terwilliger. That goes off the antenna. And the Patriots will get the point, and it's 15-13. So Plord will come back in. Ekstrom is also in. And Ekstrom will go back to serve. 5'6" senior. Defensive specialist for the Patriots have a 15-13 lead in set number one. Mucho-Canals to receive. Keenel's a set for Schleckaway. That one stays in from McKenna Schleckaway. And again, didn't get all of it, and it worked out in the favor of Schleckway, because if she gets all of it, it probably goes out. But instead, it's a kill for Schleckway, her second, and it's now 15-14 as Asakumbo is in to serve. The junior across, played. Brown set at the net, tipped over. Reagan Wiebe is there to play. Combo down to set. Wiebe got it across in the third hit. Up and over from the Patriots. Kaiser, Keenels sets for Reagan Wiebe. That one got blocked up, or dug out, I should say, for the Patriots. Terwilliger now will set. Wiebe from the back line got it across. Kirsch, after it was played once, have to get it over. Got it over. Good tip there from Keenels to get it to Combo to get it back across from Keenels. Now set, blocked up, but not back over. Grounded and Terwilliger got the block, but it stayed on the Pierce side, and Krogan gets the kill. And it's 16-14 now for the Patriots. And Krogan is back to serve with a 2-point lead here. The back line, Combo. Terwilliger over from Kaiser from the back line to play back from the Patriots. Did not tip it over to the Patriots. That one was just a missed set from Wheatfield. And it's now 16-15. Sioux Falls Lincoln. Both Douglas and Lincoln are both called the Patriots. Lincoln Patriots, they lead by 16-15 here in set number one. Austin Wiebe across in the serve. Wheatfield will set from the far side. That stays in, and a kill for Chloe Brown. And it's now 17-15 here as we start to get late in set number one. Each coach, both Coach Thorson and Coach Keenels with 2 timeouts each. They have not used the timeout yet, and that one goes long because when you look at it, 2 points has been the biggest lead for either team. 17-16 now is their score. Lincoln still leads by 1. We've not had more than a 3-point lead. We have not had a 3-point lead at all here in this first set. Brown tipped across and down, and a kill for the Patriots. Makes it 18-16. Nesheim will serve. 18-16 is our score here in set one. Nesheim to the back line. Reagan Wiebe to play. Keenels now will set back for Wiebe coming from the back line. High up in the air, goes off the ceiling, and it goes misdirected away from where Kirsch was going, and so it's now 18-17. So Schleckway is in for Combo, or Kia Mucho-Canals is back in for Growlin. 18-17 is our score. Here in set one, Mucho-Canals to the back line. Brown to set. Wheatfield with a kill attempt, dug out by Mucho-Canals. Keenels just set now for Kaiser. That got blocked up. Back there, right there for Kaiser. Keenels to the back corner. Brown again will set. It'll be hit over. Austin Wiebe is there to play. Keenels now to set for Kaiser again. That one goes into the net from Kaiser. Maybe tied that jump just a little bit too early. But the Patriots will get the point, and it's 19-17. A 2-point lead again for Lincoln. Kirsch will serve. Up by 2. Mucho-Canals to receive. Keenels now to set for Schleckway. That one got blocked up. Played back. Keenels to the push of the corner. We played the near side. Austin Wiebe. Keenels now to set. Kaiser tipped it over. It was barely going to stay in. Kirsch from the near side got blocked up by the Governors, but it's going to get over from the Patriots anyway. Reagan Wiebe is there. Tapped over, but down from the Patriots, but a net violation is called on Lincoln, and that's a huge, huge break for the Pierre Governors as they now trail by only 1. Instead, it was going to be the first 3-point lead at all in these first sets. But it's still 19-18. The Governors are back down by 1. Maya Keenels, the senior, will serve. Looking to tie it up here as we get late in set number 1. Keenels on the serve. Misplayed to the corner, but over from the Patriots. Good play there from Lincoln to keep it alive. Schleckway got tipped, and it'll come out, and it'll be 19-19. The Governors have tied it up. It's been a while since they 10-8, I believe, was the last time. 10-9 was the last time they had the lead. It's been either tied or the Patriots have had the lead. And now a chance to take it here for the Governors. At the net, good dig there by Mucho-Canals. Got right back across. Schleckway got back and then tipped from the Patriots. and it does not go back over the nets. Krogan had a chance, but it's now 2019. The Governors have their first lead since it was 10-9, and Coach Thorson will take that first time out of the entire game. 20-19, the Governors lead by 1 here in set 1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. The Governors finally have that first lead since it was 10-9, and now they're looking to maybe close it out here in this first set. Mike Keenels will serve again with a 20-19 lead. Keenels will go across and be played at the nets. Brown got the set. Kaiser got a piece of it. Mucho Canals will get the second hit, and Keenels will get in the corner. The Governors have to reset their defense. Chance for Wheatfield. That one got blocked, but it goes out from Pierre, and it's now 20-20. So again, the Governors' largest lead was 10-8. That's been it. Largest lead for the Patriots been a couple times, has been 2, but that's been it for them. Schleckway with a chance. That one got to dug out for the back line. To the corner. Reagan Weeby mishit it, and it's 21-20. She was falling backwards. Mucho Canals was coming over, but Weeby swung at it, got a piece of it, and it goes off to the side. So it's now 21-20 as Wheatfield will serve again. Kaiser to play. Schleckway at the net. Tipped over from Keenels. It'll be played back again for the Patriots. Over the wall, but Keenels is there. Terwilliger, a chance. Kaiser will get it over, but a point's going to be called for Lincoln on a 2-hit violation for Terwilliger. So it's 22-20 now for Lincoln, and the Governors will take their first time out. So the Governors trail by 2, 22-20 here in set 1, back in 30 seconds. Listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Back here at Lincoln High School as we are set for this finale of this first set. It's been a great one, 22-20. No team has led by 3. On the serve, Mucho Canals. Keenels will set for Kaiser. They got tipped to the net, played back by Wheatfield. A chance for Nesham, and that one goes down for a kill for Nesham, and it's 23-20. So the first 3-point lead that we've had, as Lily Sanchez will come in for Reese Terwilliger. A 23-20 lead here for Lincoln in set 1. Wheatfield again will serve. That one goes too far. 1. And it's now a 2-point lead here for the Patriots. On the serve from Kaiser. Playing on the back line. Wheatfield will set. Brown got across, and it's no chance for Mucho Canals to dig it out. And it's now game point for the Patriots, 24-21. Couple subs are coming in for the Lincoln Patriots. They had a couple of 5-set losses in this 6-game losing streak. They had a 4-set loss to Brookings. And now here they have a chance to win the first sets against Pierre. Kaiser to play. Keenels will set for Reagan Weeby. That was off the net, played from Kirsch. Now at the net, got it back down from Lily Sanchez and Schleckway, and it's 24-22. Governors got to score 2 more here. And Cumbo is in to serve. She's got to be serving at least twice to keep this one alive. Addie Cumbo's got to get this one here for the Pierre Governors. On the serve, Kirsch will play. Be set at the net. Chance to kill and win it. And the Governors will not be able to get it back across. It was down for the Patriots. And a first set win for the Lincoln Patriots. 25-22 over the Pierre Governors. We'll be back in 2 minutes with set number 2. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR, today's KCCR.com. Back here at Lincoln High School as we get set for set number 2, the Governors. They fall in set 1, 25-22. In a back and forth game that was 25-22. That was the largest lead that we saw at any point. The Patriots had one other 3-point lead, 24-21, or excuse me, they had 23-20. And then 24-21, but never had more than a 3-point lead. The Governors had never more than a 2-point lead, which they had once at 10-8. So Chloe Brown will serve first to open up set number 2. Up 1-0 over the Pierre Governors. Kaiser receives. Reagan Wiebe a chance to get that first kill. Good dig. Hirsch to play on the third hits, and that one was a changeup from from Plord. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Patriots again. Brown again will serve. Kaiser, Keenolz will set. Reagan Wiebe goes down. That's a big kill for Reagan Wiebe right in the corner. And Reagan Wiebe's got her third kill, and it's 1-1. That's a big first point for the Governors here in set 2. And there is Reagan Wiebe to serve for Pierre. That goes off the net, goes down for an ace. She'll take it. One to hold your breath until it falls over the net, and it's 2-1. So her first ace for Reagan Wiebe. First ace of the game for the Pierre Governors. Wiebe, that goes into the nets. And it's now 2-2. Couldn't get that second one to go through. Nesheim will check in. On the serve for the Patriots. That goes off the net. Austin Wiebe with a good diving play to keep it alive after it got off the net, went down. Letrocanals went for a diving chance for a dig, and that one goes just past her arms. And a kill for the Patriots is 3-2 as they lead by 1 again. 3-2 lead for Lincoln. On the serve, Letrocanals receives. Keenolz will set. Kaiser to the corner, too far in that corner, and it's now 4-2. Florida's the server for Lincoln. 4-2 lead. That one will go over. Reagan Wiebe got a piece of it. Letrocanals got it over the third hit. Brown got it set, and that one goes out from the Patriots, and it's now 4-3. So the Governors have pulled back within 1. Mitchell Canals is back to serve. Schleckway is back in for the Governors. Here is Mitchell Canals on the serve. Kirsch, along with one of the other Patriot players, got tangled up, but the Patriots were able to get it down and over for a point just past Austin Wiebe, and it's 5-3. Here's Brent Kirsch, the 5'9" junior. And a 2-point lead for the Patriots. Nicked off the net. Keenolz will set. Schleckway down for a kill. McKenna Schleckway, the sophomore, has got her third. And it's 5-4. And the Governors continue to try and play catch-up here in the second set. Here's Maya Keenolz. Governors down by 1 here in set 2, just over the nets. At the net, back down by Kaiser. Played though from the Patriots. They're going to get it back over in the third hit. That one went too far and was touched though by the Governors. So it's a kill for the Patriots and 6-4. Trying to get away with that one, trying to say that they didn't touch it, but no argument really. As Wheatfield will serve, Kaiser. Keenolz now for Schleckway. That one more of a changeup, but got dug out. And that violation is called on the Governors, and it's 7-4. A 3-point lead. Again, that ties the largest lead that the Lincoln Patriots have had here so far tonight. Kaiser, Keenolz now. Schleckway tips it over. Good job by Kirsch, and she got it back over, and it goes down for a point as Kaiser couldn't get back over to it. 8-4, Lincoln leads here in set number 2 as they lead at 1-0 over the Governors. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Back here at Lincoln High School, it is 8-4 for the Patriots here in set 2. They took the first one 25-22 over the Pierre Governors. This is the largest lead for the Lincoln Patriots here tonight. Largest lead we've seen between both sides. And it's just 8-4 right now. That first set was nothing but back and forth the entire set. As it is Wheatfield to serve again. Mitchell Canals to receive. Keenolz will set for Schleckway. Kirsch doing the splits is able to get a dig, and that one was hit too hard and out and too high from Ekstrom. And it's now 8-5. Avery Kaiser is back to serve for the Governors, down by 3 here in set 2. Kaiser straight over the net. Kirsch is there to play. We set, hit across to the third hit. Kaiser got a piece of it. Keenolz now in the bump set for Reagan Wiebe. That's down for a kill as Kirsch couldn't get over to it. And it's 8-6. Back-to-back points here for the Governors. They have not scored more than 3 points in a row. Kaiser on the serve. It'll be sets from Wheatfield. That one got tipped to the nets. They played from Schleckway, but it got blocked. Schleckway tried to get over the net, but it was played from Sarah Krogan, the 5'10 senior. It makes it now 9-6. They couldn't pull back within 1 in this set, did the Governors. They still trail by 3. From the bottom of the top of your dial, the Patriots will serve. Kaiser to receive. Keenolz. Reagan Wiebe got off of one of the hands of the Patriots, and then goes down for a kill. Went off of Chloe Brown on a kill attempt from Reagan Wiebe that, because of that redirect, made that possible. Here's Remy Price now to check in. She will serve. Price, the sophomore, her first serve of the night on the jump serve. Kirsch will play from the back line. Over from Brown. That one stays just in. It floated up and floated down right on the line. It is 9-7. And right now the breaks are just going right in the way for the Lincoln Patriots. The Governors can't find a break with everything going on. It's just been nothing but total breaks. 10-7 is our score. Kaiser to receive the serve. It'll be played back. Kaiser off the net. It'll be played back down. And on the third hit, over from the Patriots. Here's Keenels. It's set for Terwilliger. That one over the wall, but still be played for the Patriots. Chloe Brown, that one right past Avery Kaiser, and it's 11-7. And the 4-point lead again for the Patriots. Here is set number 2. 4-point lead here in set 2. On the serve of the back line, Metro Canals receives. Keenels. Reagan Wiebe got blocked. Comes right back to it. Goes over the net and out. And it's now 12-7. And now here's the largest lead that the Patriots have had here tonight. Up by 5. They lead 1-0 in sets. Another serve upcoming for the Patriots from Krogan. Metro Canals receives over from Kaiser in the back line. Going to go to the bench. It's going to land down. Avery Kaiser will get the kill. And it's 12-8. The bench spread out. Social distance on the bench. And you don't have to maybe necessarily get away from everybody, but it almost makes it a little bit harder to chase after because you don't know exactly where you're at when you're going towards the bench because there's staggered chairs in 2 different rows. Tipped over, but tipped at the net. It did not get over from Ingles. And it's now 12-9. Austin Wiebe back to serve again. Wiebe straight over. That's a hard hit serve. Set. Tipped. Austin Wiebe is there to play by Keenels. Now for Reagan Wiebe. That one will be played back. And now a chance from the left side. Dug out by Kaiser. Keenels got it over. And it's going to go off of 2 different Patriot players. And Keenels will get the point. And it's 12-10. Governor's down by 2 here in set number 2. Wiebe. Austin Wiebe on the serve. On the side. Have to get it back in the middle of the floor. Got over the third hit. Here's Mike Keenels is set. Tapped over by Reagan Wiebe. Played from Kirsch. Now be set for Brown from the far side. Kaiser's there to play. It'll come back for Kaiser on the back line. Be back. Dugouts. Kirsch on the bump set. Kaiser trying to get over. Got both hands up but could not get it up in the air. Went off the net and down. And a kill for Bailey Plord, and it's 13-10. A 3-point lead again for the Patriots. Kaiser to receive the serve. It'll be played back from Reagan Wiebe. That one will be out and off with the scores table, and it's 13-11. Reagan Wiebe, 6 kills so far tonight. Actually, she's got 5 with an ace. That on the scoreboard got credit to a kill, but still 5 kills for Reagan Wiebe. Governors trail by 2. Wiebe over. Play on the back line. Brown will set. And that one goes out from the Patriots again. And it's now 13-12. And Lincoln leads by 1. And Reagan Wiebe now for the Governors have a chance to tie it up. Wiebe on the serve. It'll be played on the back line from Ekstrom. Over, off the wall, and down for a point. And a kill for Sydney Wetfield. And it's back to a 2-point lead again for the Patriots. 14-12 here in set number 2. Again, don't forget tomorrow afternoon, they have moved the game from 7 to 2:30 against Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They won the first set over Huron. We'll kind of keep tabs on that. They beat Huron in set 1. That's where they're playing tonight. As the Keenels will set for Gronlin. That one might have been going out, but still dug out by Chloe Brown from the back line. That one stays in. A hard hit from Bailey Plord. And that's a big kill from Plord, and it's 15-12. That is Plord's 3rd kill. Over, Cumbo to receive. It's going to get over the net. He played back down from Kaiser, but dugouts. Kirsch over from Wheatfield. Keenels now will set for Kaiser again. That one got blocked, and he went right back off of Kaiser. And it's 16-12, a 4-point lead again for the Patriots. Florida again will serve. Cumbo to receive. Keenels at the net, back over, tipped back across from the Patriots. Keenels will knock it back over. Here's again the Patriots a chance. Metro Canals trying to get that dig, did not. It's now 17-12, a 5-point lead as a kill for Nesheim. A 5-point lead, 17-12 here in set 2. Patriots are right now in a good spot to take a 2-0 lead on the Governors. Something that maybe wasn't expected here tonight. Cumbo misplayed the serve, and it's 18-12. Reagan Wiebe will come back in for Cumbo. A 6-point lead for Lincoln. Florida again with the serve. Reagan Wiebe to receive. Keno's got over. Played back to the corner. Mucho Canals is there to play. Keno's now to set. Kaiser to the back corner. That's down, and Avery Kaiser going to point. It should be 18-13, I believe. It's got 17-13 on the scoreboard right now. But the Governors, as it stands on the scoreboard, trail by just 4. But I believe now we're going to talk about that it should be 18-13 up on the scoreboard and not 17-13. And it is 18-13, so the Patriots get that point. So the Governors still trail by 5. Unfortunately, they couldn't win an argument to keep them at 17. Mucho Canals on the serve, just barely over the net, tipped over from the Patriots, from Nesheim. And now here's Schleckway a chance. That's a big kill for McKenna Schleckway. She was falling away, and it's now 18-14. Governors down by 4 here in set 2. This is a pivotal set. You don't want to go down 2-0. Whether Lincoln's lost 6 in a row or not, you don't want to go down 2-0 to any AA team. It is a very difficult hole to come out of. Mucho Canals with a good dig. Keno's a set. Schleckway is trying to get a second one, but that's dug out by Brown. Now here's Wheatfield. That got tipped, but Kaiser put it right back over from the Governors. Blocked to the net. Keno's to play. Austin Wiebe now for Reagan Wiebe. Kirsch is there. Net violation is called on the Patriots, and it's now 18-15. Governors trail by 3. Mucho Canals again will serve. Governors trail by 3, 18-15 as we start to get late here in set number 2. Coach Keno still with the timeout. Mucho Canals to the corner. There's an ace for Morkia Mucho Canals, and it's 18-16. Coach Thorson, she's got 2 timeouts still here in set number 2. A 2-point lead for the Lincoln Patriots. Mucho Canals just over the net. Kirsch is there to play. Brown will get it back to the middle of the floor. Over Reagan Wiebe to play. Keno's now will set. Chance for Kaiser. That got blocked, but it goes off and out from Lincoln, and it's now 18-17. The Governors trail by 1. It was 2-2, and since then it's been Lincoln in the lead here in set number 2. Mucho Canals to the back line. That goes out, and again, the Governors have their chance to tie it up. They come all the way back to get down by 1, but they just can't get that tying point. So it's 19-17, and again, the Patriots will serve as we are now late in set number 2. Kirsch will serve. It'll be play from Austin Wiebe. Set from Keno's from the back line. Reagan Wiebe gets across. Kirsch is there to dig it out. Chloe Brown to set. And then Nesheim puts it into the net, and it's 19-18, and another chance for the Governors here to try and tie it up in set 2. Mike Keno's will go back to serve. A 1-point lead for the Lincoln Patriots. Here's the senior Mike Keno's. That goes off the net, and back-to-back service errors from the Governors have kept the Patriots up by 2. Every time they get the ball back, quick serve from Wheatfield right after the whistle is blown. Schleckway tips it over the net. Chloe Brown's though to play. Wheatfield for Nesheim. And then trying to dig it out was Reagan Wiebe, unable to, and it's now 21-18 as Nesheim will get another kill for the Patriots. They lead by 3. Coach Keno still the timeout. She's going to take it right here. 21-18. Governors trail by 3. They got to find a way to get this one. Don't want to go down 0-2 to this Lincoln Patriot team. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com. 21-18 here in set number 2. The Governors trail by 3 to the Lincoln Patriots. John Winkler here on this Friday evening, and again tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon, not tomorrow night. The Governors will take on Sioux Falls Roosevelt. It was originally scheduled for 7 o'clock. That game has been moved up 4.5 hours to 2:30 for the varsity match. Will be on the air around 2:15 as Roosevelt's going to try and want to beat the weather. We'll have that winter storm warning that starts at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So Wheatfield will serve with a 3-point lead. Metro Canals will receive. Keenels will set for Kaiser for the near side. That one is high up in the air. Kirsch with the soccer move, and the Patriots will have to take 4 hits. I believe Kirsch kicked that one to keep it alive, and it's 21-19. I couldn't see from where I'm positioned at, but that was somehow Kirsch was able to keep that moving. Terwilliger puts it right back down, and it's 21-20. The Patriots on the reception of the serve from Kaiser got it back over. Terwilliger was right there to put it in the right spot. So it's a 1-point lead now for the Patriots. Again, a chance to tie it up for the Governors. Down by 1, 21-20. Chloe Brown got tipped to the net. Play from Austin Wiebe. Set from Keenels. Terwilliger to the back line. It'll be now Wheatfield. The set for Krogan. And Krogan will get it past Kaiser, and it's 22-20. So again, the Governors are within 1 and with the serve to tie, and they still can't get that tie. 22-20 here in set number 2. As it goes across, Metro Canals. Here is Keenels. Now a chance for Reagan Wiebe. Got tipped to the net. Played, though, from the Patriots. Wheatfield misplayed it, but still over. Reagan Wiebe back to Wiebe again. That one just goes out. And it's 23-22. And the Governors, again, have got to find a way here. Down by 3 here in this second set. They got to score for the next 5 points. Metro Canals to receive. Keenels now for Schleckway. Got blocked. Keenels is there to play. And that one will be over from Reagan Wiebe on the third hit. Kirsch will set for Brown. Got blocked up, but then played again by Krogan. Over the third hit. Blocked again by the Governors, but the Patriots are going to get it back across. Keenels now to set for Reagan Wiebe. Push to the corner. Still playing in the middle of the floor for the Patriots. Back over off the net, but it's going to be off. But they're going to give it to the Patriots. They were going to say that it was touched by the Governors. And Coach Keenels is very upset. A 24-20 lead. So Keenels could have got a warning, but probably got a warning for that. But a 4-point lead. And Lincoln moving around before the serve. It looked like they were maybe out of position. Reagan Wiebe could not get that first kill attempt at this point. Brown a chance to win the set. Metro Canals, though, dug it out. It'll come back to the corner, and it goes down, and it's 25-20. And the Lincoln Patriots have won the first 2 sets here. And the Governors have got to find a way, dig down deep here, and come back. They lose this one 25-20. They're down 0-2. There's a big third set upcoming for the Governors in a must-win situation. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, and today is KCCR, and today is KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Lincoln, it is a 2-0 lead for the Lincoln Patriots. 25-22, 25-20 in those first two sets. Roosevelt and Huron, they're tied at 1. Roosevelt won the first set 25-17. Huron came back to win the second set 25-18. And over in Huron, they are tied at 1 set apiece. This is a big, important game for the Governors. Down 0-2 right now. Metro Canals will serve to open up this third set. Metro Canals on the first serve of the third set at the net, be over and into the nets, and the Governors will get the first point, and they finally have their first lead since it was 2-1 in set one. First time they scored first in this best of 5 set affair. Tipped over the net, Reagan Wiebe to play. Keenol's now to set for Terwilliger. That's down for a kill, and it's 2-0 for the Governors. They're tied for their largest lead here tonight. Terwilliger gets another kill. That's her third. Metro Canals to serve again. Be over on Chloe Brown off the net. Keenol's got a piece of it. Metro Canals could not get over to it, and it's now 2-1. Governors lead here in set number 3, 2-1. Chloe Brown will serve, the 5'6" senior. Kaiser receives. Keenol's will set the net for Reagan Wiebe. Brown dug it out. Kirsch on the set to the back line and out for the Patriots, and it's now 3-1 here in favor of Pierre. And to remind you that you will have a Game 3 coverage of the World Series as the Tampa Bay Rays and Los Angeles Dodgers Game 3 will have Game 4 in all its entirety tomorrow after that game has moved up from the volleyball game. That will start at 6:30. Here's a chance from the side, and that one's going to go off of Metro Canals and Wiebe and down for the Patriots to get a kill. And Florida will get another kill, her 5th. Renee Neschheim is back in, the 5'8" freshman. 3-2 lead for the Governors here in set 3. Metro Canals. Keenol's will set for Reagan Wiebe. That one got off the wall and down for a point for Reagan Wiebe. Her 6th kill. 4-2 lead. And Reagan Wiebe is back to serve. She has 1 ace so far here tonight. 4-2 is our score. The Governors have not led by more than 2 here this evening. Brown will set over. Good dig there from Reagan Wiebe. Chance for Kaiser. Got across, but then dugouts from the back line of the Patriots. That one got blocked in the net. Kirsch is right there to play, though. Brown on the second hit. They'll get over and out, and no tip from the Governors, and a 5-2 lead, and finally they lead a set at some point by 3 points here tonight. 5-2 lead. Reagan Wiebe on the serve. Kirsch to play. Brown tipped over the nets. Played from Reagan Wiebe again. Keenol's got it over, lands on the line, and down for a point for Maya Keenol's. And it's 6-2. And the Governors have scored 3 in a row. Reagan Wiebe will serve. Kirsch receives. Brown at the net and jumping at the high points and coming down without a play was Anna Ingalls. Second time that's happened to her here tonight. She missed time to jump, and it's 7-2 for the Governors. Reagan Wiebe, Kirsch, and she was not able to play it. And an ace here for Reagan Wiebe, and it's 8-2. And Coach Thorson might have to take a timeout here. Try and rally the troops as she's down by 6, and she will take that timeout. The Governors, they lead 8-2 here in set 3. It's a big set for the Governors, down 0-2. Back in 30 seconds, you listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Lincoln, a football final. DT Meyer had the Philip Timberlake 9A first-round matchup, and Philip gets the win 26-12 over the Timberlake Panthers. That's a big win for the Phillips Scotties as they move on. And DT will continue 26-12 with that win. Will continue to cover the Phillips Scotties, I believe, throughout the next couple of weeks. That one tipped over the net. Kenzie Garland to play. Keenels now for Kaiser. That one goes down for a point for the Governors. Avery Kaiser keeps it in. And it's 9-2 here for the Governors. Avery Kaiser now with 5 kills here on the evening. 7-point lead for the Governors here in set number 3. That one stays in. Another ace for Reagan Weeby, and it's 10-2 here for Pierre. Lincoln here in set number 3, maybe a little stunned that they thought after that second set win, maybe they're going to kind of walk all over the Governors here in set 3. But right now, Pierre here in set 3 have started out on fire, up by 8. Kirsch over on the third hit. Reagan Weeby, good dig there. Butchell can now have to get over to the back line of the third hit. Brown now will set. It'll be over and in, and a good kill from Wheatfield. And it's now 10-3 for the Governors. Bryn Kirsch back to serve, 5'9" junior. 10-3 here in set number 3. Governors down 0-2. Kirsch on the serve. We played from Reagan Weeby. Keenels the set for Kaiser. That one got somewhat blocked, but it rolled on the net and rolled down on the Lincoln side. And it's another kill for Avery Kaiser, making an 11-3 lead here for the Pierre Governors. Lily Sanchez is in to serve. Sanchez the first chance to serve. That one will be off the net and down for an ace for Lily Sanchez. It is 12-3, a 9-point lead for the Governors. This is the largest lead for either team here this evening. 12-3 lead. Lily Sanchez again on the serve. To the back line, Kirsch will play. Brown will set of the net, and it'll be a net violation called on Pierre. Would have been a kill anyway for the Patriots, but it's 12-4. As Butchell can also come right back in for Sanchez. And 8-point lead. Quick serve. Butchell can also receive. Keenels, Kaiser at the net, got tipped, get right back across. Kirsch goes diving towards the scorer's table to keep it alive. That one just stays on the inside of the antenna. Keenels trying to dump it down. On the second hit, and a net violation is called on the Governors. They have blown the whistle, and or are they just going to say that it hit the floor? And Coach Keenel's looking for an explanation. Oh, boy, that's 2 really tough plays that have gone the way for the Lincoln Patriots here, and the Governors have not got the chance. So it's a 7-point lead now here. McKenna Schleckaway trying to get that one down. Kirsch able to keep it alive and over for the Patriots. Good diving play from Kirsch. Keenels will set for Schleckaway. That one got blocked, but it stays on the Lincoln side. And McKenna Schleckaway with the kill. And it's 13-8. So an 8-point lead again for the Governors here in set 3. Trying to keep things alive. They're down 0-2. It was 25-22 in set 1, 25-20 in set 2 for Lincoln. Mike Keenels on the serve. And we play from the back line over Chloe Brown. Tipped across. Butchell Canals goes off the net. Schleckaway thought she had a chance to tip that over, but did not get the height to get to touch on the ball. And it goes off the net and down. And Lincoln pulls within 7, 13-6. And with extra will serve here for Lincoln. 13-6. Ekstrom on the serve. Butchell Canals to receive to Williger for Schleckaway to the corner. Play from Ekstrom again. Set for Brown. Tipped over and was blocked up by Kaiser. Tried to keep it alive, but could not get it back to the middle of the floor. So it's now 13-7 as Lincoln pulls within. Pulls the set for Kaiser. Goes off the net. Schleckaway there is able to play. Butchell Canals over from Reagan Weeby on the third hit. Set. And that one will be just barely bumped over. Ingles almost missed it and played it again, or Grogan almost misplayed it. That one got blocked by Lincoln, but it goes out. But it's another kill for the Governors, 14-7. Here in set number 3, Avery Kaiser again will serve. Kaiser from the middle of the floor. And he played on the side On the second hit, got it, tipped it over. Keenol's dove for it, but could not keep it up. And it's 14-8. Down back by 6 are the Patriots in the serve. We're Ina Ingalls, a 5'10 junior. 14-8 is our score here in set number 3. Kaiser Keenol's will set for Schleckway. And a net violation called on the Patriots. That was going to go out from Schleckway, but the Governors are going to get the point on the break as the Patriots end up going in the nets. A 7-point lead for the Pierre Governors. Morkia Mucho-Canals will serve. Kenzie Groundland is back in the game for the Governors. Mucho-Canals here to serve. From the back line, received from the near side. That's a big kill. Stays in play for Sydney Wheatfield. What a kill there from Wheatfield. It's 15-9. Brown is back to serve again. Down by 6 of the Patriots. Kaiser to receive. Keenol's to play back for Kaiser. Tipped off the net, but Kirsch is there to play. Brown now will set again for Wheatfield. That one got dug out by Keenol's. It'll be over from Groundland, and a 2-hit violation is called on Mucho-Canals. So it's 15-10. Brown, Kaiser, Keenol's will set for Terwilliger. That one off of Brown. That goes to the back corner, and it's a point for Terwilliger, and it's 16-10. Governors are going to try they need to keep that separation here. They're up by 6 right now. They need to keep that 5-6 point separation for the remainder of the set. Don't let Lincoln have any kind of hope in this set. Just close it out and get to that 4th set here as quick as you possibly can. Brown set the net over Austin Weeby to play. Keenol's now for Reagan Weeby. That's down for a Reagan Weeby kill, and it's 17-10. And Reagan Weeby now with 10 kills, 9 kills with 3 aces here tonight. Austin Weeby is back to serve again, 17-10. Governors lead here in set number 3. Playing to the back line from Ekstrom. Tip to the net. Austin Weeby is right there. Keenol's now will set for Reagan Weeby. A chance again, but Kirsch is there to dig it out. It'll be Brown, and that one will be a violation called on a 2-hit violation. That Keenol's, you give credit to Coach Casey Keenol's for that one. She was complaining about Lincoln was doing the same thing that Mucho-Canals just got called for, and then the Patriots get called for it. So a 2-hit violation to give the Governors an 8-point lead. Reagan Weeby is there to play. Keenol's now for Kaiser from the back line, dug out by Ekstrom. Wheatfield dug out by Kaiser. Keenol's just over the net, but it goes out. Could not put it right there on the line. It's 18-11. A 7-point lead again for the Governors. Emily Ekstrom, Nesham is in. Ekstrom checks out. 7-point lead, 18-11 here at set 3. It'll be played. Keenol's, Weeby goes into the net, and it's 18-12. As we near the 8 o'clock hour, and again, we'll have World Series Game 3 coverage for you. Between the Rays and the Dodgers after this one is over. But if you're a Governor fan, you'd love to see this go 5 sets now. Reagan Weeby got it over. Stays alive. Kirsch will bump it over the 3rd hit. Mucho-Canals will set. Groundland got it through, but did not get it down for the Governors. Keenol's now will set again. Here's Reagan Weeby. That one, net violation on the Patriots again. And it's 19-12. A 7-point lead for the Governors. Kate Tullinger will check in. Reagan Weeby is back to serve. It'll be played at the net. Blocked and down for the Governors. 20-12 here in set 3. An 8-point lead now here for Pierre. Reagan Weeby is back to serve again. Weeby to the back line. Brown, the sets for Wheatfield, got it over and got it down. Just barely just going right over the top of the wall for the Governors. And it's now 20-13. 7-point lead still here for Pierre in set number 3, down 0-2. Again, the separation here in this set, we're going to keep that around this same mark here for the rest of this third set. Austin Weeby received it, went right back over the net. Kirsch will bump to the net to set. Metro Canals to dig it out. Here's Kaiser. That one off the net and down from Avery Kaiser. That's 21-13. And the sophomore continues to have a strong game here tonight. Kaiser with 7 kills. We will have a couple of subs. It'll be Lily Sanchez that will come in for Gronlin. And Sanchez now will go back to serve. The sophomore Lily Sanchez, 21-13. 8-point lead for the Governors. Sanchez too far, and it's 21-14. And Sanchez, who served, goes right back out. Montreal Canals will come right back in. Wheatfield will go back to serve. Reagan Wiebe misplayed the reception of the serve, and an ace for Wheatfield as 21-15 now. Governors still lead by 6 here in set 3. Wheatfield again on the serve. That one goes too far. Great play there by Reagan Wiebe. Last split second. Put the R's back down so she didn't have to touch it, and it goes too far to service air. And it's a 7-point lead now again for the Governors. You're listening to KCCR Pierre River from Broadcasting Station. By Keenholz to the back line. Then we played, tipped at the nets, blocked again by Terwilliger, blocked by Schleckaway, still up in the air. It'll be over for Keenholz now to set for Terwilliger. That one got blocked and it goes on the line, and it will be a point for Lincoln. And it's 22-15, 22-16. They give the point to Pierre. And it's going to be a Lincoln serve. I got to reset the score here and get everything back to the way it should be. So it'll be a serve here for Ekstrom. 22-16. Kaiser to receive. Schleckaway. That one got tipped to the net. Right back over. Montreal Canals though to play for the Governors. Keenholz now for Kaiser. Tipped to the net. Wheatfield keeps it alive. It'll be up and down and too far from the Patriots. And it's 23-16 now. The Governors are 2 points away from closing out set 3 and sending it into a 4th set. Avery Kaiser will go over. Play from Ekstrom. At the net. Tipped at the block to the net by Terwilliger. Played from the Patriots and a misplay as Krogan got out of the way. I don't know, maybe if Wheatfield called for it and Krogan got out of the way, but Wheatfield didn't get there quick enough. And it's 24-16, and the Governors have 8 points here to work with to try and win this third set. Here's a chance for Brown. Got it across, but Montreal Canals, an easy play there. Keenholz now to set for Wiebe for the win of the third set. Dug out by Kirsch. And it'll be over from Krogan. Montreal Canals, Keenholz will set for Reagan Wiebe again. That one goes too far. And just looking for a tip. Did not get the tip. And it's 24-17 to the Governors. I got to try another point here to get this third set win. And Ingles will check in for Kirsch. So Krogan is here to serve. She's got to score the next 7 for the Patriots to try and keep this third set going. Kaiser from the back line, high up, comes back down. Wheatfield's able to play. Goes off the ceiling as long as it stays on your side. It's able to be played. Keenholz now is set for Schleckaway. Got blocked up. Twiller got to get it right back over. Here's a chance for Brown on the far side. That one goes out, and the Governors have some life. They win set number 3, 25-17. And we're not done yet here at Lincoln. Governors played much better in that third set. They got a chance in set 4 to tie it right back up. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. For just the fourth time this season, we'll have a fourth set for the Pierre Governor volleyball matchup, as they took 4 sets for Central to beat Central and Stevens, and they had a 4-set loss to Aberdeen Central. So they are 2-1 in 4-set matches, but they got to get to a 5th set here, and we have not seen a 5th set played from this Pierre Governor team so far this season, with a 25-17 win in set number 3. Puts them in good position here, moving into the 4th set, trying to get this one tied up and trying to come all the way back are the Pierre Governors here this Friday evening. Roosevelt has a 2-1 lead over Huron. They won 25-17, lost 25-18, and then won 25-16. The way that score is going, it should be Huron 25-15 before Roosevelt. Well, it can't win. It can't have just 14 points in that. I guess they could lose 16-14 in that 5th set. Either way, here we go. Start of the set number 4. Kenzie Groundland will get the first kill for the Pierre Governors in set number 4. Groundland's got her first kill of the night. Austin Wiebe will serve to the back line. Kirsch is able to play just before it went out. Wheatfield got tipped to the net. Austin Wiebe is there to play, but it'll come out and it'll be over the line, so it'll be a point for Lincoln, and it's now 1-1. As Neschheim will serve in a 1-1 tie here in set number 4. Actually, Neschheim's coming into the game. Bailey Plord is back to serve. And where they're serving, it's can't really see unless I get in front of the camera and see the back of my head for that. Plord will go too far on the serve, and it's now 2-1 here for the Pierre Governors on the service air. Back in is Kate Tollinger. Reagan Wiebe is there to serve for the Governors. Up 2-1 here in set number 4. Wiebe on the serve to the back line. Kirsch to play. Brown will set. It'll be over from Wheatfield, and it goes down for a kill for Wheatfield. Didn't get all of it, didn't really try to get all of it, and went right in front of Austin Wiebe and Marquia Mucho-Canals, and it's now 2-2. And here's Kirsch, Bryn Kirsch, the libero. She will serve in a 2-2 tie here in set 4. Here is Kirsch opportunity. Mucho-Canals receives. Keenholz will set for Groundland. That got tipped, and it rolls all around the net, and it lands just on the line. Avery Kaiser really was hoping that was going to go out and saw it land right into the line. There's nothing she could do. It's 3-2 now for Lincoln here in set 4. Kirsch on the serve. Mucho-Canals to receive. Keenholz will set for Kaiser to the back line. Dug out by Tollinger. Brown over on the net, barely over the net, right to Groundland. Keenholz got it back over the net. He played to the back line. Mucho-Canals went diving for it and just went too far. And it's 4-2 now for the Patriots. They're down by 2 are the Pierre Governors. They led the majority, almost the entire portion of that. Actually, they did lead the entire sets in set number 3. Mucho-Canals and Wiebe, miscommunication and ace for the Patriots, and it's 5-2 for Kirsch as she gets an ace. And Coach Keenholz not wasting any time on that first timeout. Not a bad time to use that one. Down 5-2 here early in set 4. We got to rally the troops here quickly. 5-2 is our score in set 4. Governors trail 2-1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Is our score. Excuse me, 5-2 is our score here for the Patriots. As on the serve, too far from Kirsch, and it's now 5-3. What a good timeout taken by Coach Casey Keenholz. And you're down 2-1 here in the sets. Down 5-2 in set number 4. It really, especially right now, you don't want to leave one of those timeouts in your back pocket. So use that first one as quickly as you possibly can, or you don't have to, but using it is a wise move there from Casey Keenholz. Metro Canals with the dig. Keenholz now will set for Reagan Wiebe. That one, Kirsch, good dig there from Kirsch on the diving play. Tipped, diving play from Reagan Wiebe to keep it alive. Kaiser to the corner. Played back from Tullinger. Over. Kaiser goes right back down, trying to get the set from Brown. That one got blocked, but down on the Governor's side. And it's 6-3. And a big kill for the Lincoln Patriots. 3-point lead here for Lincoln. Here is set number 4. Wheatfield across, Reagan Wiebe to receive. Keenholz is set for Schleckway, got tipped to the net and played and back over from the Patriots. Keenholz again will set. Now here's Kaiser a chance. That one got tipped and it goes off the antenna, so it's going to be a point for the Governors as it was tipped by Lincoln, and Kaiser will get the kill. Looked like at first they're about to give it to Lincoln, and boy, that would have Keenholz, I don't know, Keenholz might have a blown gasket if that would have been called for the Patriots to get that point. Kirsch to receive the serve. Over to Wilger to play. Keenholz now to set for Schleckway. Tipped off of a couple Patriots and down for McKenna Schleckway to get the kill. And it's 6-5 as the Governors now trail by 1. Mike Keenholz again for another serve for the Governors. Trailing 6-5 here in set number 4. Needing this one to win again because they're down 2-1 sets. Set for Brown. Blocked to the net. Right back to Brown. Got it right back over. Schleckway will put it down and a point for the Governors. And it's 6-6. No, it's a point for Lincoln. And now we're going to have a discussion here. Now this is going to be the interesting thing. We're going to have 3 different officials. The lone here in the near side corner. Yeah, no chance to see what might have happened. So they're going to have 3 officials discuss it and figure out what the point's going to be, if it's going to be for Lincoln or Pierre. And it's going to be for Pierre. We're tied up at 6-6. And not really sure what the referee said. Explanation would be to Coach Thorson, and no chance to read lips of the near side referee because he's got his mask on. No chance to read the lips of Coach Thorson either because she's got the mask on. And 6-6. By Keenholz will serve, trying to give Pierre their first lead here in set 4, and that one was well off target, and it's now 7-6 for the Patriots. So a 1-point lead again for Lincoln. Ekstrom will go back to serve. As Cheyenne will come out, as well as Tollinger. Kirsch is back in, and Ekstrom is in to serve. Ekstrom on the serve. Kaiser to receive. Keenholz is set for Schleckway. That one got tipped to the net. Kirsch now for the far near side. That one near the student section, and Kaiser is able to keep it alive. Metro Canals over the third hit. Set, blocked. Kaiser there to play again. And Metro Canals. Kaiser tipped it over the nets. Kirsch now. It'll be at the net. Brown, that goes off the net. That should be a 4-minute violation. They're not going to call it, though. The Governors got to try and get it again. Kaiser rolls off the net and rolls down for a point for the Governors. Kaiser had 1 play to make, and that was to get it on the net, and it rolled down the nets. And no chance for Lincoln, and we're tied 7-7. Looked like it should have been a 4-hand violation call on Lincoln. Was not, and the Governors still got the point. Kaiser to serve. Again, trying to give the Governors their first lead here in set 4. That goes off the net. That one was tipped. That one off the net. Kirsch on the third hit. Barely got it over. Went off the net and got over. Keenholz, Schleckway. That's down for a kill. The Governors lead 8-7. McKenna Schleckway with a big 7th kill for the Governors. And they got their first lead here in set 4. Boy, wild last 2 points here for the Pierre Governors. Avery Kaiser again will serve. That one, Kirsch barely got to it off the net. Double hits. Nope, double hit violation is going to be called. It will be the Governors. 4 hits will be called on the Lincoln Patriots. Not really sure how they could have been 4 hits without a double hit violation. And the Governors got all the momentum right now. They lead 9-7. And it'll be a timeout taken from Coach Thorson. 9-7 here in set 4. The Governors lead by 2. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. It is a 9-7 lead for the Pierre Governors here in set number 4. Down 2-1 in sets to the Lincoln Patriots. A timeout taken from Coach Thorson. Each team with now one timeout left here in set number 4. Boy, the way the last 2 points have been for the Governors, just the amount of effort that both teams have put in, it feels like this should be a 19-17 game. That one to the back line and out from Lincoln, and it's now 10-7. The Governors have a 3-point lead. Their largest lead the first time they've led here in set 3 has been, set 4, as Kaiser again will serve up by 3. Received, it goes over the net. Reagan Weeby puts it right back down, and it's now 11-7. And Lincoln kind of stunned here, thinking that Weeby should got called for a lift of some kind, but it'll be a 4-point lead now for Pierre. Reagan Weeby now up to 11 kills. Kaiser, that one just barely goes out, and we point to finally put an end to the streak the Governors were on. Is now 11-8 in favor of Pierre. Sarah Krogan will serve. Krogan, Mucho Canals, got a piece of it. Kaiser, Reagan Weeby puts it over the nets on the third hit. Be sent to the net. Blocked at the net. Reagan Weeby is there to play. Maya Keenels now will set for Terwilliger. That one got blocked. Stayed up in the air for the Lincoln Patriots to play. Now here for the near side, got tipped. Maya Keenels is there at the net. Schleichway will put it back down for the Governors. No, it was put down from Lincoln on the side of Pierre. I thought Schleichway got it over, but it's now 11-9. The corner spot here didn't go favorably well for me. 2-point lead. Mucho Canals to play at the nets. Keenels is set for Reagan Weeby. A big dig from Krogan. Over. And a net violation is going to be called, or 2-hit violation to be called on Lincoln. And it's 12-9 here for Pierre. Kenzie Grella is in for Mucho Canals. Lily Sanchez is in to serve. A 12-9 lead here for Pierre in set 4. Here is Sanchez on the serve. It'll be over. And a chance. That one goes off the net on Lincoln's side. And the Governors now lead 13-9. Lily Sanchez again will serve. 4-point lead here for Pierre in set 4. 13-9. Sanchez. It'll be over. It'll be played down, and Ingles will get the kill. Make it 13-10. And Ingles will have just her second kill. This is Brown to serve. The chance for Terwilliger got blocked. Comes right back, though, to Terwilliger. Now the chance for Growland. Right over the wall, but a diving play from Brown. Over on the third hit. Good dig there from Kaiser. Keenels keeps it alive. Back to Kaiser. Gets right back up to make that hit over across on the third time. From the near side. A good dig again from Kaiser. Terwilliger across to the third hit. Set from Brown to the far side. Mucho Canals with a big dig. Keenels now. The Governors from the back line. Kaiser puts it in the net. And it's 13-11. Chloe Brown will go back to serve again with a 2-point lead. And Brown, that play lasted so long, she forgot that she was still serving. She was the one that served that one. 2-point lead here for Pierre in set number 4. Kaiser, Keenels, over from Terwilliger. Rolls up the net and down for Pierre to get the point. And it's 14-11. The breaks that went the way for Lincoln in set 1 and 2 are starting to fall the way for the Pierre Governors. They lead by 3, 14-11. Austin Weeby. Good hard serve across. We played third hit. Weeby tried to dig it out, but it'll be a kill for the Patriots. And it's 14-12. Both team with one timeout left here in this fourth set. Really Plord to serve for the Patriots. Plord just over. Kaiser to play. Keenels the set for Reagan Weeby got blocked, but a net violation is called on the Patriots, and it's 15-12. as Pierre leads again by 3 here in set 4. Reagan Wiebe. A 3-point lead for the Governors. Reagan Wiebe on the serve. Just barely over. Dugouts by Kirsch. We played from Austin Wiebe. Keenholz now will set, and a 2-hit violation called on Mike Keenholz on the set. That's 15-13. A 2-point lead again for the Governors. Brent Kirsch. The libero to serve. Down by 2. Kirsch, Metro Canals to receive. Keenholz now to set for Kaiser. And that one was still partially blocked up, but not back to the side of the Governors. And Avery Kaiser has picked up her 8th kill of the night. And they lead by 3 again to the Governors, 16-13. Metro Canals will go back to serve. Metro Canals, well, a couple of aces so far here tonight. Brown to set. That one got blocked, but it goes on the side for the Governors. And it is Wheatfield with the kill. And Lincoln again trails by just 2, 16-14. Wheatfield, that one goes out, and it's 17-14. A service error from Wheatfield. So here's Mike Keenholz. 3-point lead, 17-14. Keenholz on the serve. Brown got over. Schleckway got it right back down, and Schleckway will get the kill. And it's 18-14. I think Coach Thorson thinking about that second time out here. As a 4-point lead for the Pierre Governors in set number 4. Keenholz to the back line. Kirsch nearly misplayed it. Got it over. Did not tip it back over, though. And Krogan mistimed the jump. And it's 19-14. Now the Governors lead by 5, and Coach Thorson will take that second time out. The Governors lead by 5 here in set 4. Trying to come all the way back here. Down 0-2, now down 2-1. And leads 19-14 here in set 4. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. (19-14) is our score here in set number 4. As the Governors are looking to try and tie this up. It's Mike Keenholz that will serve. Out of the timeouts, Coach Thorson used her final timeout here in set 4. Coach Keenholz still with the timeout in her back pocket. Mike Keenholz in the serve. Kirsch received over on the third hit. Reagan Wiebe to Williger, and it'll be Keenholz on the third hit, have to get it across. Now a chance for Lincoln to get things set up. That one got tipped out of the net and down for Lincoln Patriots to pull back within 4, as it's 19-15. Florida, Ekstrom are back into the game. And Ekstrom will go back to serve. And a 19-15 score for Pierre. Ekstrom will serve. Metro Canals to receive. Keenholz for Reagan Wiebe in the back line. Got it over, but got it too far. It's now 19-16. Oh boy, is this a fantastic matchup between these two teams. Metro Canals, Schleckway off the net, and it goes out. It does not stay in. Schleckway got off the net and got high up and landed out of play. And it's now 19-17. Lincoln is down by just 2 with Ekstrom against serving. As Kaiser receives, Keenholz now for Schleckway. That is in for a big kill for Schleckway. And it's now 20-17. And the Governors lead by 3 here in set 4. The race to 25, you got to win by 2 here in this 4th set. Kaiser goes too far, and it's 2018. If the Patriots win that race, they'll win 3-1. If the Governors win the race to 25, they'll send it to a fifth and deciding set, tied up 2-2. Here on the serve from the Patriots. Metro Canals received it. Keenol set for Wiebe. Dug out, though, by Krogan. And now it'll be over and too far from Plord. And it's now 21-18. Lily Sanchez will come in for McKenna Schleikaway. Groundland is in for Metro Canals. And Lily Sanchez in to serve. 3-point lead for Pierre here in set 4. Here is Sanchez. In the back line, Ekstrom to play. It'll be a chance and down and a kill for Plord. Sanchez couldn't dig it out. And here's now Metro Canals to back in. 21-19. Governors lead by 2 here in set 4. Brown on the serve. Metro Canals receive. Keenols for Terwilliger. Off the net. They're going to say it went off. Who did it go off of, though? I guess it went off of Pierre. Was Terwilliger's hit that hit the antenna. I thought maybe it could have been the block from Lincoln that went off the antenna, but it was from Terwilliger, so it's 21-20. Brown on the serve. Metro Canals to receive. Keenols at the net. Tipped over from Groundland. And we play from Brown. They got a chance to tie it up here. This one dug out by Kaiser, but it gets right back over the net. And it'll be at the net. Tipped over. Not over from Ingalls. And it's 22-20. A 2-point lead again here for the Governors. Austin Wiebe to serve. Wiebe to the corner. That stays in, and it's 23-20. An ace for Austin Wiebe. And Weeby's got her first ace, and the Governors are 2 points away from trying to send this to a fifth set. Austin Wiebe again with a hard serve. Kirsch to play. Set from Brown. Over on the third hit. Austin Wiebe is there. Got it back up. Came right back down. Metro Canals got it back over the net. So the Governors keep it alive. Lincoln started to celebrate that they had the points. Kaiser to dig it out. Here's a chance for Reagan Wiebe. Dug out from Ekstrom. Over. Austin Wiebe to play. Groundland will set. Keenols on the third hit. Got to the back line. Kirsch on the bump sets. That one blocked up. Played again. And the Governors are not going to get the points. It was going to be called a lift. That's okay. That's a huge play for Pierre that almost got the point. But it's still 23-21. Governors got to find a way to score 2 of the next 3, 2 of the next 4 here to keep this one moving into the fifth set. An excellent match here tonight between Lincoln and Pierre. To the back line, that's out from Ford. And it's 24-21. The Governors have 3 points to work with here to send it to a fifth set. Reagan Wiebe up by 3 of the Governors. 24-21. Reagan Wiebe be played over from Kaiser. Back down from Groundland, and the Governors win game 4, 25-21. We got one more for you. Governors have come back. After dropping the first 2 sets, have won the next 2 sets. We go to set number 5 between Pierre and Lincoln. Back in a minute for the third set. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today's KCCR. Today's KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Lincoln, it is set 5 for between Pierre and Sioux Falls Lincoln, and for those, the first chance to have a fifth set for this Pierre Governor team this year. It's the first of 15. There is no 25. Well, I guess you still get to get 25 to get a win, but it's the first of 15, still win by 2. And the Governors are looking to come all the way back. They have come all the way back to this point. But now in the fifth set, have won the last 2, have got to find a way to get this the fifth set. No moral victory. The Governors don't want this the moral victory of not giving up down 2-0. They want to come right back. They want to win this third set. This fifth set. They want the actual victory. They want more than just a moral victory in this one, as much of Canals will come in. I believe it is going to be serving first. Actually, I'm not sure who is serving first here. If it's going to be, it will be Lincoln that will serve first. So Chloe Brown will go back to serve first. It's the best of 5 here in this fifth set. Or excuse me, the best first of 15 here in this fifth set. It is best of 5. We were 2-2. Brown on the first serve of this fifth set. Keenels now to play for Reagan Wiebe. Got blocked up. Metro Canals. Keenels now for Twilliger. That one got tipped, but Kirsch is there. Brown now for the far side and blocked up and dug out by Metro Canals. Reagan Wiebe got tipped up in the air. The Governors will take the first point here in set 5. Reagan Wiebe add another one to the total. 13 kills for Reagan Wiebe here tonight. 3 aces for the senior. Here's Austin Wiebe, who's got an ace so far. And a 1-0 lead. That one to be played from Kirsch. Brown to the corner, and that one stays in, and a point for the Patriots, and it's 1-1. Fantastic game here between, and you look at Lincoln's record and where they're at in the AA standings. This is not a team that is 4-11. Just like when the Governors were down at 3-7, this was not a team that was 3-7. Kaiser to play on the serve, nearly misplayed it, but Groundland will get it over in the third hit. It'll be played. Brown will set, and a chance and down for a kill for Wheatfield, and it's 2-1. Lincoln's got their first lead here in set 5. Governors will have to come right back tomorrow afternoon at home against Roosevelt. 2:30 for first serve, 2:15 for pregame. On the serve, it'll be play from Kaiser after it's tipped off the net. Reagan Wiebe a chance, but Kirsch is there to dig it out. One of the best in the state. That one will go too far from Lincoln and too far from Nesheim, and it's 2-2. Reagan Wiebe will serve. Here is Reagan Wiebe. Middle of the floor, Wiebe to the back line. We play from the Patriots. Over from Kirsch on the third hit. Didn't really want to play that one. Groundland with a chance. That one got tipped, but dug out from Tullinger. Tipped over the net. Austin Wiebe is there, and then Keenels was coming in. Wiebe got the diving play. Keenels had to come, tried to turn right back around. Metro Canals was trying to make her way over there, but it's now 3-2 as Lincoln has that 1-point lead. At some point, somebody's got to have a 2-point lead at the end of this fifth set. Here's Kirsch to serve. Metro Canals to receive. Keenels will set. Reagan Wiebe, that one got tipped. Tollinger is there to play. Brown now will set. And that one got off the nets and off of Keenels and Groundland and down. And there's Lincoln, got a 2-point lead, 4-2. As Nesheim will get that to kill. The 5'8" freshman. And now here is Kirsch again. Reagan Wiebe nearly misplayed. The Governors will be able to get it over in Groundland. Tollinger to play. Brown now to set. Over from Wheatfield, and is now 5-2. And Coach Keenels, with only 15 points here to work with in this fifth set, she's going to take her first time out here. It was almost more of a maybe 10-4 right now, or somewhere around 10-6 range. The Governors trail 5-2 here in set number 5. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. 5-2 is our lead here for the Lincoln Patriots in set 5. First timeout used from Coach Keenels. They got 2 timeouts each in this 5th set. First to 15, and win by 2. Groundland to the corner. Kirsch is there to play. Brown now to set. That one off the net and down, and Lincoln Patriots are now up 6-2. And again, where this lead takes you for Lincoln, you might see a quick second timeout taken by Coach Keenels, depending on how quickly Lincoln continues to score here. Because again, it's only to 15, not to 25, off the net and down for a ace for Kirsch. So the breaks that went the way for the Governors in set 3 and 4 right now are going the way for the Patriots in set 5. Yeah, I think maybe if they score 1 more or 2 more, that's Keenels will take that second timeout. So Kirsch over, and then Wiebe again misplayed. And Kirsch, you think, might try and pick on Austin Wiebe here. But Austin Wiebe go play back. Metro Canals will come over and kind of take the spot there. So Kirsch now will play. It'll be played. Keenels to set. Groundland trying to get to the corner, but Chloe Brown is there. Kirsch now for Wheatfield. Keenels keeps it alive. Metro Canals over from Reagan Wiebe to the back corner. Brown, Wheatfield barely keeps it over in play. Keenels now to set for Kaiser. That one will go off the nets, and it'll be a point for Lincoln, and it's now 9-2. And Keenels yet to use that second timeout. It's a 7-point lead here in set 5, 9-2. I think if Lincoln scores this one, Keenels will take that final timeout. It'll be played from Reagan Wiebe. Metro Canals. Now Kaiser. That one goes out, misplayed, and Keenels is going to take that timeout. 10-2. Lincoln's 5 points away from letting Pierre come all the way back, but still get the win here tonight. Governor's got to find an answer here quick. Down 10-2 in set 5, back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com. It is 10-2 here for the Lincoln Patriots over the Pierre Governors. John Winkler here on this Friday evening. 10-2. Lincoln 5 points away from finishing this one out. Kirsch on the serve. Kaiser to play. Keenels now to set. Groundland trying to get to the corner, but Brown is there to play. Kirsch now to the near side, and now the Governors finally get the point that they need to kind of end the streak that Lincoln was on. So now they trail by 7, but they got a lot of work in front of them here. A very short time to get it done. Down 10-3, but it all starts here with Morkia Metro Canals to serve. Metro Canals from the back to the back line. It'll be played to the, that one goes off the net, and then played for Keenels. Kaiser to the corner, high up in the air, stays alive. Kirsch will bump, and then the Patriots will get across. Now Metro Canals, Keenels will set, and McKenna Schleichlein will get a big kill. And it's 10-4. And the Governors down by 6. That's a huge second straight point for the Governors. So now here is Metro Canals. Again to serve. That one will be played. Brown for Wheatfield. Metro Canals is right there. Keenels, Schleich away, tipped. Kirsch to play. Brown over. Be off and down as both Wiebe, Austin Wiebe, and Reagan Wiebe ran into each other trying to dive for that one. It's now 11-4. And the Governors cannot allow Lincoln to string any points together here. Wheatfield on a quick serve. Austin Wiebe to play. Keenels now to set from the back line. Reagan Wiebe puts it in the net, and it's 12-4. And the Governors might have ran out of gas. And the Patriots might come away with the win here. But it's not over until somebody gets to 15. Back over, Metro Canals keeps it alive. Kaiser to the back line. Brown sets. That one goes out off the nets, and it'll be a point for the Patriots. No, it's a point for – it is a point for the Patriots. The Governors thought they had that point, but it'll go off of Pierre, so it's now 13-4. Wheatfield to serve. Keenholz now to set. Kaiser tipped. Kirsch, Brown. Good dig there from Austin Wiebe. Here's Keenholz. She'll try a kill attempt, and that got dug out. From the near side, blocked up. Governor's keeping it alive. Reagan Wiebe to the back line. Now there's a chance again to the near side for Nesham. Dug out again from Reagan Wiebe. Now here's Kaiser off the net, and it stays down for Lincoln, and it's 14-4. And Pierre's got score 10 in a row. 1 point away here for the Lincoln Patriots. Keenholz, Fleckway, keeps it alive for 1 point there. It's 14-5. They got to score another 9 here to the Governors. By Keenholz. Here's Maya Keenholz in the serve. Gets it over to the back line. Be played to the net. Over. Metro Canals to play. Schleckway keeps it alive. The Governors will keep it over the nets on the third hit. To the corner. Metro Canals. Keenholz now will set. Kaiser got a block and it goes down. And the Governors score again. And it's 14-6. Still have 8 to go here. Again, first to 15 here at set 5. They trail 14-8. By Keenholz. Again will serve. Just over the nets. Almost down for an ace. But now the third hit. Brown got it over. Keenholz to play. Terwilliger will set now for Kaiser. That is out. And it's Lincoln that will win it. And they're saying that they got a touch. Pierre's saying that they touched it, but they did not in Lincoln. And it's 15-6, the final here in set number 5. And the Lincoln Patriots allowed the Governors to come all the way back because it was a 2-set lead for the Patriots. But the Governors fall in set 5, 15-6 here in set 5. Back in a minute to close this one out and get you out to our game 3. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today's KCCR, today's KCCR.com. Back here at Lincoln High School as the Governors just quite couldn't pull it out here as they lose 15-6 to the Lincoln Patriots. Down 2-0. They lost the first set 25-22, 25-20. They came back to win set 3 and set 4, 25-17 and 25-21. But ran out of gas in set 5 as they fall 15-6. And they are now 5-8 on the season as the Patriots are now 5-11 on their season. As the Governors now will welcome in Sioux Falls Roosevelt tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. As maybe see if we can get some kind of final here before it's all said and done between Huron and the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. As still going on in set 5 is Huron and Sioux Falls Roosevelt. But we'll try and get you a final score maybe before we get off the air. But Governors, 13 kills or 12 kills for Reagan Wiebe on the night. Nearly 10 for Avery Kaiser and McKenna Schleckway. They both finished with 9. And a couple of aces from Reagan Wiebe. She had 3. Marquia Muntro-Canals had 2 aces. Governors had their opportunity. The breaks of the first and second set were unbelievably going the wrong way for the Pierre Governors. And then sets 3 and 4 finally started to turn things around. But the Lincoln Patriots were able to take that 5th set, and you got to believe that the Governors kind of ran out of gas. I mean, Pierre, that was the first time the Pierre had played in a 5-set game all season. They had played just 4 times. That was just the 4th time they had played even to a 4th set. so far this season. That was the first time since September 12th that they've been in a 4-set game. That was when they lost to Aberdeen Central. They started the first 2 games of the season with a 4-set win over Rapid City Central, Rapid City Stevens. You go back to Sioux Falls Lincoln just a couple of weeks ago, October 8th, September 19th, two 5-set losses, a 5-set win over Mitchell for Sioux Falls Lincoln earlier this season, a 5-set loss to Sioux Falls Roosevelt. So this Lincoln team was experiencing a 5th set where the Governors just hadn't seen a 5th set, and you got to believe that these two teams meet again at some point here in this season, whether it's Sodak 16 or potentially later on. If both would make the state tournament or anything like that, you got to believe that the Governors feel like they got the number of the Lincoln Patriots going into next year, or going into that next game. But here tonight, the Pierre Governors just could not quite get that win over the Lincoln Patriots, and now we'll have to turn things around and then come back tomorrow afternoon, or they will be at home tomorrow afternoon. Again, that was originally scheduled at 7 o'clock, but the impending weather, the winter weather warning that it will take effect at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Sioux Falls Roosevelt is going to come in early. They're going to play the varsity game at 2:30, so we will be on the air around 2:15 and get things rolling for there. So we'll be on the air a little bit quicker tomorrow afternoon than what we were anticipating for that game tomorrow night. So, and now from 7 to be played at 2:30 tomorrow evening. Great game for this Pierre Governor team. Again, I said after the set 4 going into set 5, no moral victories, but that's a big moral victory to take. All said and done, you're going to come sit back around here and say this is a impressive game for the Pierre Governors, not giving up, and one to kind of build off of. Yes, you didn't get the win, but one to build off of and say, hey, we can still. There is no clock in volleyball. You just got to make sure you get to the 25 or win by 2 before your opponent. You can lose that first set 25-2 and come back and still win at any point in the rest of the game. So the Governors can take a moral victory out of this. I know Coach Key knows right now the Governors aren't probably happy about that. But tomorrow morning when you wake up, get ready against Sioux Falls Roosevelt and say, we can do it. This is not a team that, years past maybe just didn't have it at the end of the season. The Governors are starting to come on a lot stronger here as we get later on in the year, and that's going to be a fun final couple weeks of this regular season for this Pierre Governor team. That'll wrap things up for us here this evening from Lincoln High School. And again, 2:15 coverage starts tomorrow afternoon of Pierre Governor volleyball against Sioux Falls Roosevelt, as the Governors will look to take on Sioux Falls Roosevelt and looking for that win to get back on track here against this Rough Rider team. Send you out to Game 3 of the World Series. The Dodgers currently leading right now 5-0 as you've been listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Final scores, once again, it is a 5-set loss for the Pierre Governors here tonight. They lose the first one 25-22, 25-20. They win the next two 25-17, 25-21, and finish the night down 15-6. So the Lincoln Patriots, as we say, good night from Sioux Falls.